What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, back again with some more Fight Night Champion video boxing action. And here we have, I think his name was Danny Jacobs against the alternate weight class Roy Jones Jr. And this is the the middleweight class, and we're going to be fighting at the Cowboy Stadium. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Here's the controls that I'm using. I'm using configuration 3. It removes any of the punch buttons and uses those for different things that would normally be on the directional pad. Since I don't use the buttons for my punching, there's no need to have that as an option on my control scheme.
We welcome you here to
here we go.
Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today.
Danny Jacobs 6'1". He looks very short from his profile picture, but he's 6'1". Okay.
Jacobs has got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk.
All right, 20-1 with 17 KOs. Don't know much about this guy, but all right. Try to throw some hooks and knock them big old ears off his head.
Roy Jones Jr.
54-7 with 40 knockouts. It's a shame Roy Jones started declining as quick as he did towards the end of his career. Many of you hear the term, if you follow boxing, you'll hear the term that boxers get old overnight. And that's basically what happened with Roy Jones. It was like he was dominating in middleweight and light heavyweight. He even went up to heavyweight and fought, I think, John Ruiz, I believe. But he was just so dominant. And the moment that he lost his first fight, I mean, his skills, I don't know if it was just mental, but his skills just really deteriorated. I mean, he was still, I mean, he could still beat 90% of the boxers out there, but when you fought against, some of the top talent, he was exposed. And it's a shame that his career ended the way it did, but we're not here about that. We're here with him. He was in his prime, and this is, like I said, middleweight. So he should be pretty dominant. And again, right before this fight starts, I'm going to show you the sliders that I'm using. Danny doesn't look intimidated. All right, so before this match even gets underway, go to my settings. I'm going to show you the sliders that I'm using. Of course, my referee foul awareness, I need the ref to be aware of the fouls when they happen. Since they don't happen often, because most of the boxers on here don't have a high rating for dirty boxing, so I have to boost that to the max. Referee damage awareness, I pump that up too, just so that when because the referee can take a look at it. So far, the only time I've seen a referee damage awareness, they actually stopped the fight. But that's usually been in the later fights. I even had a fight stopped in the last round with like maybe 10 seconds left. It was awful. But so I had this slider actually, I bumped it up. I had it bumped up one more than what it shows right here, but I reduced it because I also reduced the boxer physical damage. I just figured, I'd rather go ahead and reduce that one because boxers tend to get cut really easily in this game. I didn't think that it would happen as easily as it does, but it does, at least in the fights that I've used, that I've been in. Everything else is pretty much the same on default. Here's the CPU stuff. Their stuff is still at default, their punch output and all that. Typically, I normally have this empty. I normally have the counter punch window empty and also the accuracy empty, but since there's a new tuner update and a DLC patch today, I want to see how everything works with the default sliders. So let's jump back into the action. All right, so as we know, Roy Jones.
Eddie, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see.
Roy Jones is
he's that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Double jab upstairs. Roy connects with that right hand. Jacobs is able to avoid avoid that punch. Tonight, Jones is up against a guy who can do a little bit of everything, and will try to show him some traditional boxing skill set to go along with a touch of power.
Yeah, but you have a guy in front of him who anything traditional doesn't work really with Jones because he's anything but traditional, and he makes everything backwards. So it works with traditional, but it doesn't work with a guy as quirky as Jones.
Jacobs' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Roy Jones. Looking to the body. So many times you hear of an early round where the Jacobs is rocked by that punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Right on the mark with the hook up top.
All right. I'm trying to get this. There we go.
Right hand.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to get to working.
Gets a left. Jacobs' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
All right.
Here, you can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport.
Yeah, so first round went pretty good for me.
But they are smart and savvy.
All right. So let's jump back into the action here.
They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. They expect.
All right, so he's holding. That's my visual cue. He's at a stunned state. I mean, he's close to a stunned state.
They act like coaches sometimes.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Roy Jones. Jacobs' right hand scores well.
All right.
Solid left. Danny Jacobs is lacking any control right now. I still think he's not fully recouped from being hurt earlier, yet he's on an offensive assault.
Yeah, this is not confidence. This is desperation.
All right, so he's holding.
Not an accurate hook at all.
Trying to get this straight to come out.
Right back out
He
of
keeps
the
throwing left punches. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice combo right there.
Want to see a good combination punch by Roy Jones. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks him low, sends an uppercut. Jones has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
All right. If I can get this straight to come out like I want it to.
To the belt line he goes with the left hand.
Keep throwing.
Hits him in the mud with the right. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit. Trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit. Disappear on him, come back.
All right.
And Jones's efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him.
All right. So I think I'm boxing pretty well. I mean, I was kind of sloppy that last round a little bit. But obviously, you're always going to have, for some reason, when you're the human opponent, your stamina and your damage is always going to be a little more producing at a more accelerated rate than the AI.
Number 3 is underway. Roy Jones Jr.'s applied.
Sometimes they be throwing punches you don't even throw. I mean, I don't hit the flick the stick with him.
He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
Flush right hand to the head. Little head hunting never hurts, does it with the hook. Danny Jacobs is proving to be elusive.
I'm sitting there playing with this dirt straight, trying to figure out how to throw it.
A huge right hand from Roy Jones Jr. swing and a miss going upstairs. Roy Jones Jr.'s three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
All right, he's holding on me.
On the inside. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring it.
See? Watch your visual cues.
Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Roy lands the hook. Jones's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy, the effectiveness with that combination? Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game.
So he's probably expecting more lefts. I'm going to throw some right hooks on it.
Makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He held on me last minute.
And this
Crap.
round comes to an end.
Double check, all right? Just count it. Every time you touch
All right.
I want to see that double check. Double check.
Start of round number 4.
So far I'm dominating. What the heck? I threw a punch.
Up 3 rounds to zip and
So I'm going to try to be more conservative with my punches this round.
Because he's just simply been the more active guy.
Yeah, nobody's really landed a lot, to be honest. But
All right, he's grabbing.
he's a lot busier than the other guy who wins the round.
Danny Jacobs is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Jacobs is rocked by a huge hook to the head.
I'm throwing way too many left hooks. I'm not trying to.
A crushing 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Jacobs' lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent scoring. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the repeat.
There you go.
A sharp knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
All right, let's see if he's going to get a, wow, kissing the canvas.
Danny Jacobs, a young guy who now has faced some adversity as he gets up after the knockdown. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Oh, I'm tired. Okay, my stamina goes down.
Good solid hook by Jacobs that time. Look at that combination by Roy Jones. Blocks the shot and pulls the trigger. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Jones is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. So he scores a knockdown.
All right.
Now he gets to settle down and gather.
I don't know how this dude gets a 12% stamina in bump, but okay, whatever.
You still have to employ a certain amount of caution.
Kind of like being
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and split this video.
Hit the bullseye.